Hello everyone and welcome again to the Arma Tech YouTube channel. Here in this video we're gonna see why the Pulsar sucks. You know the Pulsar, it's a medium weapon from the Empyreal Faction used on the Shroud, the Paladin, the Icarus, and the healer that nobody uses. So it's a very common weapon, but why is it really sucks? Here we're gonna try to answer this question first by looking at this sequence. You see that there is a Shroud Pulsar hitting me, and just by going so fast left and right with any Hermit robot you're able to evade all of that firepower. I feel sorry for that character, maybe an AI, maybe a player, I don't know for sure, but all of his firepower is wasted. At last I got bored, so I let it do some damage to me to see just what potential does it have. And this is not only one Pulsar that is doing this. This is 4 Pulsars that are combined together to do no damage. Now if we go to the stats, we can see that on paper it does around 4000 damage per second, which is quite decent in this game. And also in level 7 you see that it's able to do around 3000, so yeah, 30% increase, so not bad at all. But on paper is one thing, actually in practice is something completely different, because if the weapon does 1 million damage per second and those million damage per second don't hit the enemy, then this is a useless weapon. Here I will show you a sequence that shows a maxed Pulsar. I have this Paladin with 2 Desolators and 1 Pulsar. I thought, and my thinking was that one max Pulsar is able to do some damage, for example to finish off such an enemy in front of me with just a tick of HP, and unfortunately that wasn't the case. Now you see on a different sequence, the only purpose of having that Pulsar on this setup is just to help me finish off enemies that are just low on HP, but that wasn't the case. It never did this. I always have to wait for my Desolators to recharge. One thing though that I have to say, that it prevented the regeneration of the shield. Now another sequence, you can see here that I am fighting against an Imperial, and this weapon has 200 meters range, and I really not sure why is this the case, because it's absolutely useless. I wasn't able to do anything to be benefited in any way of that weapon. A sniper weapon could have also prevented the regeneration of that shield. Now another sequence, I was trying with confidence to surprise this enemy, and it didn't occur to me that at this point I will be losing this fight, just because I depended too much on the Pulsar. I was too optimistic about its performance, and the result is disappointment, unfortunately. Now moving on to another sequence, here you can see with a little bit slower motion how you can just do this trick, and with any Hermit faction to just go left and right. So practically you have 200 meters range, but unfortunately if you are playing against a Hermit, your firepower will be useless between 200 and 100 meters range. You have to get too close for the Hermit to force the Hermit to take all of your shots. Otherwise all of your firepower would be wasted. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one, and bye bye.